you ever heard of this thing called a Bibu Crawshanks?
No.
Oh, it's so
What?
funny. So it's Chris Jericho wrestling Shelton Benjamin. Okay, so and then I guess Shelton Benjamin puts him into the corner and he calls a T-bone suplex. Okay. But Chris Jericho hears Bibu Crawshanks. So Chris Jericho gets up on the top rope and he just jumps and does like a flying nothing, they call it.
Okay.
So he like puts
It's like
his
a
arms out.
frog
like
splash, but you don't.
Exactly, like
He'll
Spider-Man.
hit me or grab
like a
me or
a
do
belly
something or
flop.
move.
So he jumps into Shelton Benjamin and he puts him immediately into a T-bone suplex.
Okay.
It just looks amazing. We should find that clip. It's so funny. But he goes, Bibu Crawshanks. Like, there's a
Bibu.
video of Chris Jericho talking about Bibu Crawshanks.
It's so good.
Yeah. It's pretty
Is it a
fucking
move
funny.
now?
No, it's not a move.
Oh, that's usually how
There
it
was a
goes,
great
I thought.
video of Kevin Owens, and he's talking about coming up and like doing independent wrestling in Quebec, and somebody just calls. He goes, "The Rock's move."
Like the people's elbow.
He doesn't know what he's gonna give him. He just says the Rock's move, and then
Because he has a bunch.
he's got a bunch, right?
Yeah,
This could be one of his.
Buster,
Yeah.
bottom. Like what?
I guess I just thought that was the one I would do.
And I think it might have been a spine buster, but he just calls it the Rock's move.
It's so good.
Like that's the kind of shit that you deal with, I'm sure, coming up.
No,
like,
but
in
seriously though.
No, but seriously though,
Yeah.
it's going to be a pretty fun episode today, guys. You might recognize him as the Canadian Wrestling Champion for MLP. He's also an AEW wrestler, a former Impact champion. No, but seriously though, it's Josh Alexander.
Oh, what an intro.
This is one I've been excited for because we've been trying to book you for a while, and then it
And
was.
It's important to nail his intro too. You know that better than anyone. You have
Shut
to
up.
nail this guy's intro. Oh, I didn't know he had that.
He showed that to.
You said it, so I'll bring it out. I'll display it.
Sheesh.
He came in.
Wow. Yeah. May I look at that?
It's a little heavy.
He's got
Oh,
the
she's
champion,
heavy.
the MLP.
He goes, it's a little heavy.
championship
You're
here.
kind of a bitch, so I'm just guessing you're gonna have trouble with that.
I told my son,
Wow,
who's
that's
4,
sick.
that the Canadian Wrestling Champion was coming, and I was like, "Yeah, he does this move where he drops guys on their head." And he's like, "I hope he doesn't do that to you." And then he goes, "I'm gonna tell him when he comes that that's not a real move."
What, the pile driver?
Yeah, it's called the C4 that he does. But he let my son hold the belt. He's like, "This is pretty heavy," and he's like,
Oh yeah.
So he did the classic little kid.
"Yeah, it was awesome."
If he couldn't hold it, he was selling it pretty good.
Yeah.
He was full bicep, just shaking.
Man, you have to nail Josh's intro.
Oh,
though.
I know. You went back into it. That's fine. We can talk about it. I was working for Destiny Wrestling.
Yeah.
This is in 2013, and you were on the show.
Uh-huh.
And I think it was my first time doing ring announcing. I haven't done a lot of it, but
I think I
was,
know where this is going already.
Oh, he does remember. Unearthing a memory.
Yeah.
I announced him. Here he is, the Lethal Weapon, Josh Alexander.
I do remember this.
Everyone fucking booed me so loudly.
So good.
You remember this, yeah?
Yeah, oh yeah. Because there's been like 3 instances in my career where the ring announcer has like gaffed my entrance.
Yeah.
That wasn't even the worst one.
Yeah. What was the worst one?
Oh man.
Lethal Weapon's bad. You come out, I'm getting too old for this wrestling shit.
Legit, I'm behind the curtain waiting for my music to play. He said that, and I went, "Oh, close enough, I guess." You know, like
so good.
And well, it was Iceman wrote it down, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's not the Lethal Weapon, but I'm just gonna write this. I'm gonna and read it as written. And he was like, you have to check with everybody before. I was like, there were so many mistakes on that thing. Thankfully, that got caught, and then I went and like addressed the rest of them.
Yeah.
Because there were a lot of mistakes.
But you
Like,
had to have one blow up in your face for you to be like, this might be a shitty list.
You've never felt getting booed by hundreds of people.
That's crazy.
I know you do your stand up. Sometimes it happens.
I've done a couple. I've had a few.
But yeah, it was pretty funny to just get booed out of my fucking skull there.
That's so funny. So what do you walk out and you go, yeah, this guy's an idiot.
I just went, "Oh, it's close enough. Let's just try to get past this." Because like I had a
Professional.
guy before that. That was probably the last time it's happened. Yeah. Thankfully, but like it was like 2 or 3 years before that, and like I'm like gaining steam. Like I'm doing Ring of Honor and PWG, and I'm coming back and I'm doing big matches in Canada with whoever like flies in. So like I'm building my stock, and I'm like, okay, and I got a fan following, so fans would recognize my moniker and whatever. And this guy, he's like a radio DJ host, local in Oshawa or something. Let's say, I don't even remember where it was. I think it was Oshawa. So I show up for this indie, and he asked me, "What's your stuff?" I'm like, "I'm the Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander, 225, Toronto, Ontario, Canada." Pretty easy.
Yeah.
And like it was like, and coming to the ring next, and he's got like the craziest radio voice for a ring announcer, which is not what a ring announcer should do, right?
Whoa.
And he's just like, the walking wounded, Josh Alexander, and like that was the first time I was like, Jesus, that was brutal. And I
stumbled through.
He comes to me afterwards and like apologizes. Next show, I joke with him before the show. I'm just like, blah, blah, blah. He completely gaffed it even worse the second time. And I was just like, I'm done. I can't even do this anymore.
The walking wounded is a wild thing to call somebody.
Just-
It's not that.
Yeah, my character's I'm hurt all the time and I'm scared. I'm wounded. Like what
He's a huge pussy.
He'll get hurt. He's wounded already. He's going in and he's hurt.
Listen to me on 95 The Rock. He's just doing his own promos.
Yes. Yeah.
Fuck, I wish I had that.
But
voice.
he messed up the majority of the
So do you say to him after, like, bro, you blew it 2 times?
Oh,
Like,
after the second time, I was just like, I don't know if this is your thing, dude.
Yeah.
And he was just like, my notes are like, she wrote them down all mixed up. I couldn't even read them. And I was just like, why don't you write your own notes? Like,
it happened
superstar,
once.
yeah.
Yes. That's
whatever.
insane. That's the kind of shit you got to deal with coming up in like the indies, right? Because how many years did you do that for?
Oh, I still do the indies periodically now because I'm allowed to, working for All Elite Wrestling, you're allowed to like do stuff. Like, so anything I'm interested in, but like 14 years before I signed a contract with TNA. So that was, and it like, I was very fortunate because Ontario, like I've traveled the world now. There's great talent all over the world, but there was such a, like we had a wrestling commission in Ontario specifically that was under like our fighting commission for like whatever. And it disbanded in 2005, a week before I started training.
Wow.
And then, so all these shows just started running because now you didn't need to have like this crazy amount of insurance to run a show. You didn't have to pay the commission $1,000 just to run a show. Like you had all this extra money. So everyone's like, oh, I'll just run a show then. Cool.
Yeah.
And so I wrestled 3 times a weekend for 2-3 years when I started, which is unheard of.
I wonder if that's why we were able to see wrestling matches at like our local strip malls and stuff. Because that would have been right around that time. Grade 5, I would have been in. And that's when we saw like Autobahn. Did you ever have a run-in with him?
I've met him, but
Yeah.
like, no, like these are all the guys that would have been around in like the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s.
They all have big mechanical keyboards that are exploding and like the keys are like that long. But we got to see, and that was the first wrestling match I went to live, I think, with you, me, and James Godden.
Yeah, there was a guy who was just billed as Ninja.
yeah,
He was just dressed up like as a
He was like,
ninja.
"Oh."
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I found that card. I went back and you can look at it on like
really?
Cage Match or whatever.
Yeah.
And I looked at it because I was talking to Chris Tidwell because I did his podcast. And I was like, oh, you were on this show.
Really?
And then actually this guy, Hornet, who I'm sure you know, he was on the show as well.
Wow.
Because, I trained a little bit of wrestling.
Oh, yeah?
We know. The fans know.
Where?
Battle Arts.
Oh.
Yeah, for like 16 months. So
That's good.
I know a little bit. That's how I ended up working for Destiny, actually.
Okay.
Because I was just hanging around and they're like, hey, you're on the radio. Do you want to do some stuff? I was like, yeah, radio DJ announcing guys? Nothing's going to go wrong there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no, it was, Hornet was one of my trainers.
Yep.
And Yuki Ishikawa.
Oh, so you were like the first group of the Battle Arts.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, those guys. And then I don't think anybody ever really did anything from those guys. I mean, like, respect some of those guys like Freedom Wallace. I don't know if you know him, or like Farouk.
Yeah.
He's doing a lot of stuff.
One guy started a pretty cool podcast. That's pretty good.
You're
right.
crushing it.
You know?
Hey, you know what? Thanks, Josh Alexander. I appreciate you doing that.
Dude, thanks so much, Lethal Weapon.
You know
You're
what?
the man.
I
love
probably
you.
could have been like the MLP champion, I guess, if I wanted to. But the pod is really popping.
Yeah, I'm really more of a sit in
more
a
of a
chair
pod
and
guy.
talking to Mike guy.
Yeah,
Why go off the top rope when we can do the top riff, right? That was what you thought.
that's what I say every episode.
It says it on the banister up there.
Yeah, but they were actually at Battle Arts last night. Power Daddy and Tim, they were shooting. They were doing fights there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
BDC fight.
What's
like
that?
the cage match fights where they move like the octagon stuff in.
Yeah. It was the BDC.
Did you? You never did. You never did MMA or anything, right?
No.
But you have an amateur background, right?
No.
No?
So this is like the real offensive part that like people get like real triggered because I wear headgear.
Okay.
Because they don't understand the story of why I wear headgear.
They claim stolen valor.
You're like Sergeant Slaughter.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, and like I'm very like forthcoming with this information when I shouldn't be. Like I've been told by, like I had like the head booker of Noah come up to me after I wrestled Marufuji at TNA, and she was like, "Oh, you're very good, blah, blah, big amateur background." And I just went, "No, not at all." And then like, she was like, "Oh, okay." And she like walks away. But like, and then like, I can't remember if it was like Scott or Don or somebody was behind her, just like, why did you say that?
Yeah.
If they all think like Kurt Angle thought you had an amateur background after he watched you wrestle. He's just like, just say yes and move on. Good. Like, I'm like, okay.
I thought that till 18 seconds ago.
Well, I went to school in Canada.
Yeah.
And if you like, I was in rural Canada where you don't get sports programs. You get like basketball, volleyball, track, and rugby if you're lucky, right? That's it. Like there was no wrestling in Muskoka where I went to high school.
I guess so. Well, why did you start? What happened with your ear, and why did you start wearing the headgear?
So like I said, I was doing a lot of independent shows. I had a Thursday night show in Oshawa. I took a head scissors from a guy named Matt Cross, M-Dog 20. He was in like Lucha Underground and some other stuff. He had a knee brace on, and it hit my ear, and my ear like collied a little bit. So I went home and I drained it, and I had a show the next day in Cleveland. So we drove to the show in Cleveland. And this Cleveland show was like a massive, like at the time, and this was probably 2011, 2012. This was like, if you get on this tournament, this is like the secondary below tournament that gets the most eyes under like the BOLA for PWG. So like fans are going to watch it. And if you have a good showing, it could really like get you more bookings and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm gassed for this. And the first match was against a guy named ACH, used to be in Ring of Honor, very talented. And my ear was a little swollen still. I said, just watch my ear. And he's like, okay, no problem. And he does this thing where like he blocks you and does like an enziguri where he kicks you in the head. And when he kicked me, he fucking toe kicked me directly in the earlobe. And the best part about this is before the match, like it was like earlier in the night, everyone's like, Dolph Ziggler's here, because he's from Cleveland. Hometown, so if he was home for a weekend, he would come with his mom to watch these shows just for like kicks, right? And I get kicked in the ear, and I like sold, and like I fell into the corner like this, and I went like this, and my hand just went, because my ear swelled. Like,
oh my God,
it was like
it
a
moved
baseball.
your hand.
Yeah, it just like pushed out of my hand. I was like, oh,
oh my God, the fluid went.
So like
pushed his hand.
I look at the ref and I'm like, my ear, and he goes, oh. And I looked past him and I'm looking through the bottom ropes and the middle rope, and this is like a half a high school gym we wrestle in. So in the back, I just see Dolph Ziggler go. Holy shit, like this, and I was just like, oh, this must be bad.
Pukes.
I think he's really digging my match.
Yeah.
He's really reacting to my.
Oh, I sold it on Ziggler. Ziggler bought it.
Kicking the cells right there. He likes my cell.
But I went and got it drained, pinned to my head. I went and did the second round of the tournament, did all this stuff that like severely raised my stock in the wrestling industry.
Yeah. I
had like a really good match. I got qualified for a really good match at their main show that was an pay-per-view and stuff. So I did really well with that. But like when I got home, it swelled again from getting drained. So I went to the hospital here, and we know Canadian healthcare, not the greatest.
Yeah.
So like I'm there for 11 hours waiting to get this drained. And the doctor comes in and is like, we can't drain it. We got to lance it. And I'm like, what's that mean? He's like, we're going to cut all the way around your ear, open it, drain everything out, and then we're going to pin it to your head.
Oh my God.
And you can't touch your ear for 3 to 6 months. And I was like, okay. And so they do it. And I had a booking like in 2 weeks in Ottawa.
Yeah.
And I was like, what am I going to do? So I ordered headgear and I put it on. I went out and I wrestled, and it was a match with Mike Bailey and a guy named Hacker Scotty O'Shea in a 3-way. And I came to the back after. I felt like a goofball going out there wearing this headgear. Like I was just like people were like chanting Princess Leia at me. Like just like all these random, but by the end of the match, nobody was like dogging me for wearing it at all. They were just like so into the match. And I came to the back.
Princess Leia is fucking tough.
Yeah. And I came to the back, and Ethan Page was like right by the curtain. He goes, you're never taking that off.
Oh.
And I was just like, I couldn't wait to take it off. What are you talking about? He's just like, you can't. It's your thing now.
It's great.
He wasn't wrong.
I was looking around. No one ever before. It's hard to think.
Rick Steiner.
Oh, really? Well, I'm not. You're a bigger fan.
Dog-faced gremlin.
Yeah. Okay. But like, I'll be watching and I'll be like, man, I love gimmicks. I love them. They're my favorite thing. I love the Jey Uso yeet. I love the lost. No, I don't want to say lost profits, but that's not it.
No, we don't. We don't love the lost profits.
No. What do they call it?
I want to know where this is going.
Street profits.
Street profits.
There
Thank you. I love a good. That gets me into it. I'm an OG gimmick man. There's a great comic named Mark Little who has a joke about this right now, where he's like, back in the day, guys used to come in and they'd be like, "I'm the glass eating man. I come in and I eat glass." Yeah. And now it's like, "I'm Rick and I kick." Like, that's who that is now. Like, oh, I do big kicks. Like,
you also have to be like wary of like what your finisher is going to be or something, like, because Santino, for example, his finisher is just like puts a sock on his hand and it's a guy. So it's like the easiest. He's like, make a ton of money off of that. Whereas guys will do like crazy hard to do, like like Jeff Hardy has to do a swanton bomb.
He has to risk breaking his spine every time he wants to stop wrestling.
Yeah, and they like probably made about the same money. But it's just a lot easier.
And Santino fell down 100 times in his whole career. You know what I mean? Like,
no, you got to think. That's the stuff you don't think about when you're coming up. Like, did you ever get worried that like maybe I'm not gonna make it, or did you always believe like I'm gonna be?
Oh, I never believed I would make it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
really?
Dude. This whole journey started because like I went to a wrestling school because I discovered it even existed. So I drove from St. Catharines, where I went to university, up to Hamilton. This is my first time like in this side of Ontario, right? So I don't know anything. And like I didn't have internet until I got to college. So I get to my dorm and I'm just like, oh, we can look
Brock
around.
University?
Yeah, Brock University.
Shout out, I went for 6 weeks.
There you go. I went for, a year.
He does all the thing fully, and you do it a little bit. You do a little bit of wrestling. He does it fully. A little bit of Brock
He dropped
University.
out after a year.
But he did more than 6 weeks.
I mean, technically, I was enrolled for a year.
You paid for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grandma did, at least.
Our grandma did.
But I hit the guy up and I was like, hey, how much for me to just come and like touch the ring?
Yeah.
I just wanted to see what it felt like because I've never seen one up close, right? And he's like, oh, come up Saturday, give me $50. I was like, okay. So I gave him $50 and then I touched the ring and it was like heading for the door. And he's like, where are you going? I was like, I don't know. I'm out of here, dude. Like I wanted to see what it felt like. It feels legit. And he goes, when do you get in? And I was like, and like I'm a 300-pound high school student.
Oh wow.
At this time.
Really?
Like I played basketball in high school, but like I was fat. Like I wasn't in shape. I couldn't do a push-up.
Yeah.
And this guy's like, fall
What
on
were
your
you,
back.
the backboard?
Yeah. I said I went to school in Muskoka, so basketball, man, it's not too competitive up there.
I
But,
guess so. Yeah.
no, he's like, fall on your back. And I backyard wrestled with my buddies. So like I fell on my back and I like smoked my head. And he's like, next time tuck your chin and breathe out. I'm like, okay. And I fell and I tucked my chin and breathed out. And I was just like, oh, that was easy. And there was like, perfect, great, get in line. And then like I just did a full training class. And then I was like, oh, that was kind of cool. So I just kept going back. I never thought I was going to actually wrestle a match. I was just like, this seems fun, so I'll keep doing it. And it's just snowballed to where it is now.
Wow.
When did you feel like you were like catching the momentum? Can you feel it? Like, oh, shit's like taking off for me?
I mean, there's been a couple instances, like when you get booked for Ring of Honor in like 2012, when it's like hot, you're like, okay, this might be something. Let's keep working on this. And then PWG happened, and then I broke my neck. And I was like, it's all over.
What's the recovery? Like
okay, so I broke my neck the first time at Ring of Honor.
First time.
Wait, what?
Which neck break?
And at the time,
man.
like they were talking about signing me and Ethan Page. We were a tag team. We were the North and TNA. We were Monster Mafia before that. Ring of Honor's talking about signing us, and we're doing all these shows for them. And I break my neck on one of their shows. Don't tell anybody. I didn't know because I didn't get an MRI for fucking 2 months in Canada.
Yeah,
you know,
That happens. It's happened with I can't remember. Somebody else broke their neck. Oh, Chris Kattan.
What?
He broke his neck on SNL taking a bump.
Really?
Yeah, there's a sketch where he takes a bump and like falls back and like he keeps going. He's like, oh, my neck kind of hurts.
Well, try and find
Pull
it.
this up where Chris Kattan breaks his neck. And he takes a bump on SNL, breaks his fucking neck, and he didn't know for 2 months.
Whoa.
And then they paid for 2 of the 5 surgeries, I think. That's why he's like he's kind of fucked
Like
up
a
now.
gremlin?
I was gonna say a fucked up gremlin.
I
but,
thought you were. I could tell the body language was gremlin.
But respect to Chris Kattan, funny guy.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
He broke his neck on an SNL sketch.
in a sketch. Yeah, this is just him talking about it.
I think he shows it in it.
Okay, you can see if you can find it.
That's
But yeah, sorry to interrupt you.
No,
but
no,
I was just
no.
like, I have a Chris Kattan story.
But like they're talking about signing us, and I have a tag team partner who wants this more than anything in the world. Like there's been nobody I've met in wrestling that was more confident that he was going to make it
Yeah,
than Ethan Page.
nice.
And like for us to be like best friends at that time was like the perfect scenario for me, because like I just wanted to wrestle. I enjoyed like everything that happened between the two bells, all that pain and suffering, you know what I mean? Like that's the stuff that I get the juice out of. He just got the juice out of every part of this business, like entertaining people, like the gimmicks, all this stuff. Like he would nonstop thinking about it, and he knew he was going to make it. So like I kind of like got dragged along with him, because like I was the workhorse of the tag team when we started, and he was like the talker, entertaining guy.
Yeah,
we fit together really well.
That's the best. Hey.
Yeah,
you're the workhorse. What? Who's the
Oh,
workhorse?
I thought I was the talker. I think you're the workhorse.
But like
you're the workhorse.
So I get the surgery, and I'm just like, I just won't tell anybody. I'll come back after 6 weeks.
Whoa.
And I came back after 6 weeks, and I wrestled for 6 months, and I thought I was fine, and then I took a bump at PWG and broke my neck again, and they told me I was going to be done forever. So,
yeah, you would think if you break your neck 2 times.
Yeah, like
there
I
isn't
believed
a
him when he
third.
said it right away. I was just like, yeah, you're probably right, dude. Like I can't keep doing this.
That's crazy.
Like 2 neck surgeries in a year.
It is kind of nice that you have the Canadian healthcare. I know it's not the best, but at least it's free.
It gets
And
Yeah.
a lot of these guys in the States who are wrestlers, there's no healthcare.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I guess I don't know how AEW works, but I know if you're on like if you're just on the independents of the US, how do you get health
Guy
coverage?
from Louisiana is not getting 2 chances to break his neck. He gets
No,
the
you'll-
one, and he's done.
You'll get the surgery. You'll just have like a massive amount of debt from it.
And just
forever.
never pay it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's what I do.
You know how many indie wrestlers I met, and it was just like, how much did it cost for that broken leg that you had like in the 9 months recovery from? And he was like, oh, I think I got a bill for like 18 grand. I was like, fuck, how are you gonna pay that? And he's like, I'm not gonna pay it. I'm never gonna pay it. What are you talking
Crazy.
If you just don't pay it, I think they'll just like barter down
Well,
after
it's
a while.
gone because they sell it to like collections agencies, and then they will call you every day and email you and go to your house, and they'll go, give us $400, and we'll stop calling you. And then guys go, okay.
I
and
would
that's
do
it.
it. Yeah, why not?
Well, they can like take your car. It's like medical bankruptcy. They can like take your car and shit eventually.
Oh, wow.
This is not the sketch, by the way.
This so this is, you see his neck actually peel back. This is apparently what he says it caused it.
back.
Oh, really? Because the one that I saw, he was on like a table, and he took a
That's
bump.
the Rock.
In
He
the-
took
I
a
was going to
yeah.
say that, right? I think
Yeah.
so.
In the interview, it shows he mentioned this sketch specifically.
Okay.
And if he's walking away, you actually see his neck fucking
Okay, play it.
here.
Oh, through the wall, just through
Just that little bend going through the wall.
Yeah.
I don't think that's it. Honest. I mean, I take it from Chris Kattan over me, but I saw one where he was talking about he's on a table and he goes back and then he pops back up, like his head hit the concrete.
Yeah, I think I
ground.
saw that
That's
one where he
tough.
trips backwards over something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would think you would have like a strong neck from doing this. You think it'd
They're
be
like, you'd think so, but that made it so much
he
worse.
hit it this way instead of that way. His neck muscles were at 900% on the left
This side, yeah. So you had to
that
overcompensate.
side was like malnourished.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Fuck. I hope that's not true, man.
Now when I listen to that song, I'm gonna go like this.
Just switch up.
Do both ways.
It's far more difficult to do the wrong way though.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Never really thought about that. The that's probably why they haven't had a reunion though. You can't fucking do that
can't do
anymore. Yeah.
You see him doing it, you're like, you know how much he wants this. He's sacrificing the body.
Powering
$3 million
through.
CGI bill to just make his head do
they
this.
CGI him doing it.
Chris, you're gonna die if you do it one more time.
Yeah.
I have to for the fans. Just goes out and fucking rips it. Because I saw a picture of him with Will Ferrell out at the they were doing promo. Yeah, Chris Kattan
Dude, it
suffered
looks
a
like-
broken neck,
Yeah, it was the monkey sketch. It was this one.
5 surgeries, and painkiller addiction.
And you got to go to the hospital looking like that.
He's dressed as like
Dressed as
Jimbo
a
the monkey.
monkey,
Or whatever.
yeah.
That was a huge problem in wrestling in like the 90s was the painkiller fucking epidemic. And then when they
Yeah.
went into like the opioid shit, a lot of those guys had a hard time.
They had a couple docs who would hook him up, right? They
Yeah,
had, like,
I
the
think there
in-house
was
guys.
there was definitely
And then
issues
Vince
with
McMahon
that.
was like, "It's these guys who did it. You gotta blame the doctors." And then like a bunch of them went to jail, didn't they?
I don't know if that's true. I can't remember.
My wife watches
Gotta watch
all the
Dark
wrestling.
Side of the Ring.
My wife watches all the wrestling stuff on Netflix. She loves all the documentary stuff.
Oh, the Unreal.
She's like,
and all that.
Unreal's great. Yeah, she likes Mr. McMahon. She like that. He pooed on people. Did you know that? I'm like, all right, I don't know. I don't know that part of the wrestling stuff.
I think there was text or something about that. Yeah, but
Allegedly.
yeah, it's a good guy to go after, Vince McMahon. I was gonna ask you. Oh, how did you end up in AEW?
My TNA run was coming to an end. Obviously, I don't know how much you know, but like Scott got fired a year before my contract was up.
He was fucking pissed.
I mean, he was let down. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, like everybody there thought he was doing a good job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he was spending more money than they wanted to spend. I think that might have been the issue.
Yeah.
But he believed in TNA just as much as any one of us. You can find like the biggest TNA fan in the world. Scott's right up there. You know,
he turned it around.
Yeah.
It was like he really came in and turned it around, and like it was like we were talking before the pod about that Dixie Carter documentary thing that just came out, and TNA was amazing in the mid 2000s, and then it just like tanked. He kind of came in the late 2010s, and like it became a good thing again. Like it was amazing and you were a huge part of that, obviously. And then I was surprised to see him get let go, and then now to come back and do MLP. I remember when it got announced, I text my brother. I was like, "Yo,
He went fucking nuts.
we gotta fucking support
He's
this."
like, this is crazy. It's a big deal. He was like, you got to watch on TSN. I was like, it's on TV? He's like, yeah. I was like, how do I get that? And he said, ask an adult.
Like I said, ask a grown up.
Grown up is what you said. Yeah, that's true. Because I don't have cable. I was like, yeah, we got to get, like, this is sick. Canadian fucking wrestling. It brings me back to grade 5. Seeing a guy get smashed with a keyboard.
The Mexicans do it so well. The Mexicans have their own wrestling programs.
Yeah.
And they bring in big guys from the U.S., and it's just like, it's just in Mexico.
Well, the coolest thing ever is how they've adopted Ludwig Kaiser.
Oh, that was
Right?
sick.
Like, and he went fucking hard on it. He learned all Spanish. They all trash him. I don't know if you guys are big wrestling fans, the producers, but
They're
there's
not.
yeah, I know. But there's a guy named Ludwig Kaiser who he was like a mid-tier WWE guy. He was never really getting put over, and then they made him El Grande Americano because Chad Gable got really hurt.
Yeah.
And he like goes, fuck it, I'm going all in. He learns Spanish. They start making fun of him at first, but then he got like sexy Spanish chicks to like hang out with them, and he's like getting super into it, doing Duolingo every day. He got really good, and now he's like an icon. He'll go to like a Mexican show and they go fucking nuts for him.
He's so over. I can't believe how good his Spanish is, because I've been doing 1,000
It's
days
amazing.
on Duolingo. Yeah.
I'm at 117 and I go, I'll never be.
He's amazing at Spanish.
It
It's
seems
like,
super fluent.
yeah,
I'm sure if you
respect.
dated someone that was Spanish,
I guess.
you
That's
know?
it. Yeah.
That's it. The Latina flair. He got it and it got in his bloodstream.
Have you heard what happened to him?
No.
So he's in an elevator in Florida. I guess he lives in Florida. And there's like an altercation with I guess supposedly he like kissed his girlfriend or something, right? And this guy goes, "Get a fucking room. You make me sick." Okay. He just goes, "Fuck you." And like the guy's like, "What are you gonna do about it?" or something like that. It just happened. And yeah. What does it say? He got arrested. Like this was right before his big match when he was like,
Yeah, he punched the guy or something. But
Yeah.
then it came out that the guy said something like
something about like
he was
I'm
gonna
gonna
call ICE.
Yeah.
So like he just
On his chick?
yeah. So he like nailed him, and then like I guess the stand your ground law or something
That's
got him
good.
off
Wow.
or something.
He's been cleared to continue his professional wrestling bookings. So I don't know if it's done yet, but respect to Ludwig Kaiser.
He should put
because
an ICE agent through a table at the next event. That would be legendary.
somebody should be an ICE agent in
That's
Mexico.
a good heel.
Not gonna be me, dude. Not gonna be me.
Senor Helio.
What was it? Helio? Yeah.
I'm not as far as you.
No, that's good. There was a guy actually who kind of did that. He kind of did a mega gimmick. I think it was
Brian Cage did it first
yeah,
originally, and then
Chris Adonis.
Adonis. Yeah, I'm just
What's his name's brother?
horrible
I can't
names.
remember.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
But he
kinda
did it for a bit. But that's all AAA.
Did you? I wanted to ask you mentioned your buddies with Ethan Page. How'd you guys meet?
Well, he trained at the same school I started at for like 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Like he didn't really. He is a wild story. Like he started training, was like, okay, I get it, and it was after 2 weeks, and then he just got in a car and started going to shows. Like that's how it was done in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
And 60s and like everything before. It was just you don't even know it's predetermined when you have your first match. Like he kind of did that.
Yeah,
Where he just
Wait,
learned
he
on-
did that?
He's bringing his
he
boots.
knew it was predetermined, but
Yeah.
like he went to shows with 2 weeks of training, so he knew how to fall and maybe like lock up and throw a punch and
Oh,
just
wow.
figured it out.
That's sick.
You know what I mean? Like he's not trained is like the easiest way to say it. Like he is, obviously he's been trained over the years, but like when he first started wrestling, he was just like, I'm going to do this. I believe in myself.
Did you ever have guys take liberties with you, like when you were starting out?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because I wrestled a little bit, nothing much, but guys would beat the shit out of you.
Oh, really? To like teach you a lesson?
Yeah,
to
basically like I'm gonna smarten this.
Like
kid
jump
up.
you in like a gang. Kind
Yeah, and they would take. It's called taking liberties. They'd give you like real shots.
Okay.
Yeah. So I started training November 5th, 2005. January 3rd, there was a tour in like northern Quebec, like Labrador, like on these native reserves.
Oh wow.
And somebody was like, "You want to go?" I'm like, "I can't wrestle. I've been training for like 8 weeks." And they're just like, "Oh no, but you can be a ref and they'll pay you your gas and this." I'm like, "Oh sure, whatever. You know, I don't want to go to school." So I drove all the way up there, and I get there, and the guy that's running the show, and it's like a skeleton crew of wrestlers, right? They wrestle twice on every show, have a tag match, do another one, whatever. He looks at me and goes, "You can't be a ref." And I was like, "Well, I just drove like fucking 13 hours to be here." And he goes, "You're too big. You're going to make me look small."
Oh,
That's a thing.
And
that's OG. Right?
And I was like this, like I'm like a pudgy, pale, zit-faced, like 18-year-old. And I'm just like, he's like, "You got gear?" And I was just like, "I mean, I have like biker shorts and a t-shirt." He's like, "Fine, you're in a match." And
That's
like,
great.
his tag team partner was a guy I wrestled who was phenomenal. Like for me being 8 weeks trained, carried me through this match that everybody seemed to enjoy at the time. You know what I mean? Although I know it was trash, but like, but at one point he like pitches me out of the ring and I'm on the outside of the ring. And the guy that said I was too big to be the ref picks me up and beats the shit out of me. Like shot me in the throat, punch. No. The guy that said I couldn't, the guy's tag team partner.
He's just a fucking problem, clearly.
The rep would be amazing though. Just,
but like,
what's happening?
I wrestled for like 15 years after this, never forgetting that moment.
Wow.
Like, just like this the next time it came around to where like I wrestled for him for a show he ran later on. And like, I don't even have to bring it up anymore. He's just so nice to me now. Like I'm just like,
I can imagine.
I'm sure like if he remembers, there's a lot of regret there now. And I'm just like, well, that's good enough. You know?
There's got to be a piece of him where he sees you now and he goes, "Ooh, shit, my bad on that one."
Yeah. But like, liberties, like that's a thing that used to happen a lot, but like not so much anymore. Like I'm not a guy that's ever taken a liberty with anybody. I'll just rather like come to the back and be like I'm not gonna hit you for real when I know you're letting me hit you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like in a wrestling match.
Yeah.
Like because I don't know what's good. Like every time somebody's punched me in the face, I didn't know they were gonna do it until they did it.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, why'd you do that? And they do it again. I'm like, oh, this is like you're mad, okay? You know?
yeah.
So why would that happen? Like why? Like a guy in a match has like stiffed you on purpose?
Yeah, like sometimes things aren't going their way. Like sometimes it's not even your fault. Like maybe I've had a guy like he botched something. Like he was for a springboard and trips and falls. And I'm like, no problem. And like I go to do something and then he just starts like teeing off of me because the crowd will start to react to it more because it looks more real because it is real. You know what I mean? He's just trying to like cover his ass. Or if like or if like somebody says something and like the ubu jibu thing and like I don't know what he said and I mess it up and I go, "Oh, sorry." And then he just like hits me a few times. Like that's going to like fix the problem. You know what I mean?
It's going to look like, oh, he meant to do that at least.
Yeah.
Like not the thing before, but he meant to punch him.
Do you give the guy a receipt? You hit him back?
I've never, there's been one time in my wrestling career where I saw red. And I stomped a guy a bunch of times.
Oh, shit.
And like, as I was stomping him for like the third time, like I slowed down my foot and I was like, what am I doing? But like
American History X.
But he like,
so good. Bite the rope.
We were like 10 minutes into a match where he had hit me every different way. Like my nose is bleeding, my lips bleeding.
Wow.
I have like a scrape down my eye. I'm like, what's going on? And then like, it was just something so stupid where like I'm just laying down and he comes over and he steps on my throat and then steps on like takes his other foot off. So he's just standing on my throat.
Oh my God.
And like, I couldn't breathe. I just fucking panicked and I saw red and like I morphed into Kurt Angle in that moment. He was upside down on his head and I was just like doing this and I was like, oh God, you know?
What's one thing that really hurts that you wouldn't think hurts? Because you just reminded me of like when they do the thing where they walk across you and they take their weight off or whatever. But I'm like, I feel like that would still hurt.
It does. Well, that's a very classic little kid, big brother, little brother move.
Yeah.
I'm done beating you up. And then you step over me and then I go, oh, and I throw something at the back of your head. You come back, headlock. It gets you back into it. Gets you very mad.
For sure. Yeah. What's something that like you wouldn't think hurts, but it hurts like a motherfucker?
The most notorious move that nobody wants to take in all of pro wrestling. What do you think it is?
It's got to be a chop.
in all of pro wrestling. I don't
Like
know.
the toughest
Pile
wrestlers.
driver?
Sabu refused to take this move.
Sabu.
The toughest,
God.
craziest people refuse to take this move.
Going to rehab.
Stopping painkillers.
Yeah.
I refuse.
It's a body slam.
Really?
Dude, I'll have people like
Just like where you pick them up, flip them, and land. Like
Yeah.
just the classic. Wow.
because when you're flipping down that direction, like a suplex, you're doing the same kind of direction, but this one, like I have more control over where you're going, so you're not just going straight.
Right.
So you'll land and your hips will
You're
twist if they put
crooked.
you off or something. It'll mess up your lower back every time. Like people refuse to take it.
That's crazy to refuse to take a. That's such a simple. Like it's in a lot of matches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like people still like if people tell me I'm not doing it, I'm just like I'm doing it. You're fine.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm not an idiot. I understand somebody else has done this to you and messed you up, but like they'll be like, I'd rather you pile drive me 10 times.
That's crazy.
I'm like, all right, cool, man. Like,
I've seen guys like get spiked on pile drivers. It's nasty. That's
Yeah.
one you don't want.
Oh, you got me, brother. That's
want
the
some-
most legendary one ever.
For what?
Undertaker told a story about
Oh.
Hulk Hogan
Oh,
taking
yeah.
a pile driver.
when his
and-
head's 8 inches from the
It's a
mat.
huge
Yeah.
face. And as Undertaker drops it, Hogan goes, "Ooh, you got me, brother." and then he got like in a lot of trouble about it. They took him out on a stretcher and everything. And then the next day he saw me. He goes, "I watched it back. You didn't even touch." And he goes, "No, you twisted my neck when I came down." Like,
Kayfabe,
it was so
brother.
good. No, it was Hogan getting pile drivered.
Just like lame politics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never ran into Hogan, did you?
No. I saw him at a Comic-Con.
Okay.
I didn't talk to him. He was charging, I think it was like $190 for like a picture standing beside him. And his line was like, you know, out the building. It was insane.
That's crazy.
But like, I don't have that. Like I've had discussions with friends and my wife where like, I'm just like, I don't know who I'd pay to see. Like I don't think I'd wait in line to meet anybody. I can't think of like Tom Cruise could be there and I'd be like,
No.
oh.
Is there anyone in wrestling who you could be starstruck by still?
So like Bret Hart was like the one where like I didn't even talk to him when I could have talked to him.
Right.
I was just like, yes, sir. Hi, how are you? Josh.
Yeah.
You know, I was just like, what the fuck? Don't fuck up. Oh, I fucked him. You know?
Yeah.
But I can't say like
Who's one guy you really want to wrestle who's like you've never wrestled who's still working right now?
there's a guy in Japan named Shingo Takagi. He's like him and Tomohiro Ishii were like my two bucket lists from Japan that like I'm a fan of their work. I study their work. I got to work with Ishii. Yeah, Shingo Takagi right there. He's
Wow, Tim nailed the Google.
yeah,
Good job, buddy.
he's amazing. And like my thing is like he's coming towards the twilight of his career. So I would like to wrestle him in the next 2 years before like he starts to slow down, you know, because he's getting up towards 50 now. Like he's amazing though. He's one of the best wrestlers of all time.
That's something really cool that Tony Khan's been doing is like bringing over the older Japanese guys to wrestle in North America. It's like I think, like I said, when he came out, I was like, this Tony Khan guy, he's gonna do something fucking cool,
Yeah.
man.
Dude,
I know you're
and,
popping
like,
hard for him.
Yeah.
if you watch like the discourse online, you have like 50% WWE fans. And like TNA, the best thing was being there for 6 years because TNA was like this little place that was off the map enough to where you didn't get like, I didn't get a shitty comment about me for fucking 6 years nearly.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was just like, oh, this guy's killing it in TNA. Good for him. And then like every once in a while you get but it's not like good enough for the pros,
Right.
you know, or however they say it. You're like, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? Move on. But like when I got to AEW, then it was like, oh, you chose AEW over WWE. And it was just like, this is this massive whatever. And I'm just like, no, like I went to AEW by choice. Like I had a choice and I chose to go there instead of the other place. Yes.
Yeah.
But it's because like I'm a guy that follows my gut. Like everything I've done where I found success, it was just like, I have a good feeling about this. I'm going to go this way. I have a bad feeling. I'm not going to do that. Like I just always do that. And like, I just had this good feeling. And when like, I broke it down, like the times I met Tony, I was just like, this guy is a wrestling fan. Like he just wants to see the coolest shit. Like, he wants to see the stuff I want to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why like you get these crazy dream matches of like these Japanese stars coming over and intermingling with American stars that otherwise wouldn't because these companies are working together. It's just like,
It's so crazy to have just like it's just like if a basement dweller had $18 billion.
It's amazing, yeah.
He's like, okay, I'll just give this guy this money
He's
to
just playing with them like little figures. And now you're gonna wrestle him.
you can see his old like online. He would do like these online feds where he would book.
Oh, really?
The biggest nerd shit of all the stuff that I do.
Yeah.
Like he would.
4.0 Revenge.
He's doing like wrestling simulator, basically.
Yeah, like TEW.
Okay.
Yeah, he would do that stuff, and like, there's a great. That's crazy. He knows what TEW is because I don't think anybody.
I did it every day.
Oh, let's go.
I'm cool.
No, there's a video of Tony Khan who's like 14 years old watching Chris Jericho wrestle in ECW.
Right.
Like he's in the crowd, and then he like ends up like
booking the guy.
for
Bringing
a
him
long
over.
ass time.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, I wish my dad was an auto parts billionaire.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's what he's
And he owns the Jacksonville Jaguars. He owns
What?
He owns Fulham FC. They own like everything. He's rich. He's way richer than Vince McMahon ever was
Really?
by like a huge amount.
Wow.
So that's why it was a huge thing of like this guy's coming
That's why
in.
he picked AEW. Like, this thing's gonna be good.
Yeah,
And if
then-
not, I'm gonna get paid.
Honestly, it was the talent they had.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to wrestle more of the people at AEW.
Oh yeah.
And I've already gotten to do a bunch of the matches I wanted to
Have
do.
you wrestled Wardlow?
I wrestled Wardlow before he was ever in AEW.
This guy fucking loves Wardlow.
He's fucking
So
awesome.
his wrestling
I just
knowledge
wanna
is
look
like
him, honestly.
he watched.
Look at this guy. God damn it.
Got a set of tits on.
CJ
It's huge. Yeah, he does.
CJ watched wrestling from like 2003 to 2004. That's it. Raw.
Yeah.
So he watched Triple H's Reign of Terror in 2003, and he's like, "This guy's the
Like
best."
Goldberg, Scott Steiner.
Oh my god, I love all those
Bad
guys.
Blood?
So
That
That was,
Yeah.
oh,
so
are you
good.
talking like biker shorts, Triple H? Like where you wear those random long shorts?
Yeah, where he
A
would
little
come
bit of
out and
that.
do like an 18-minute promo and be like, "I'm the game."
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And CJ's like, "This is the best
I'm
thing
just
ever."
walking back and forth trying to mimic it. Like, yeah.
And then he watched nothing else, and then he's like watched a little bit since I've tried to get him back.
And then
into
I got back
wrestling.
into it. Once WWE came back on Netflix, I started. But even before that, yeah, we went to.
I was getting you into AEW.
we saw Daniel Bryan or
Brian
we-
Danielson.
yeah.
Brian Danielson versus one of the Japanese guy, and he broke his arm.
Oh, Okada.
Yeah.
That was in Toronto. You
We
guys
were
went
at
to
that
all,
show.
all in.
It was Forbidden Door.
Or Forbidden Door.
So we bought the cheapest tickets you could buy.
Yep.
They're touching your head was actually pressed up against a pole at the top.
Yeah.
And then CJ just goes, "Let's sneak down." And I go, "You're speaking my fucking language."
I go, I've been looking at these two seats for the last 4 matches.
He goes,
No one
"Nobody
sat
sat in these." It was like 10th row or whatever.
It was
So-
it was like the chairs you take home. Like it was just behind those. It was
Okay.
like 2 rows behind.
No, it
that.
was the chairs you take home. So
Oh, yeah.
you do the thing where you're holding the popcorn
Yeah.
and you walk by the security guard and he's like, "Tickets." You go,
yeah.
"Come on." And then
Yeah,
you just,
tight
I got
move.
so much popcorn. And then you walk,
and you kind of like
and you
spill
kind of go
your
like,
drink.
I'll do it to get the ticket if you
start
want me to
spilling
spill.
it, like you're
Yeah.
like, I'm trying to get him. And
Yeah.
yeah, goes, just go,
Just go. So we go, and then we watched that match like 10th row or whatever. And then we were actually in those chairs because I remember being like, I want to take these chairs.
Yeah.
Somebody had them, obviously. Just going
Yeah.
to come back and get them. But yeah, you watched that one. We went to a Dynamite, the first one after CM Punk.
SummerSlam.
Did we go to SummerSlam?
Yep, we went to that might have been in Buffalo because I found
No,
a
SummerSlam was Toronto.
We did
That
not
was
go to
Toronto.
SummerSlam.
Yeah, because
I've
I
never
have a
been to
tank
SummerSlam.
top and I found it on the ground and it was an extra large tank top and I have it SummerSlam 2022.
It was just clearly a guy's shirt. It wasn't at.
Nope, it
we-
was brand new. It was
We
brand
have
new.
never been to SummerSlam.
We went. I'll send a pic of
I
the
think
shirt.
Randy Orton won.
No,
No,
of
we've never been to fucking SummerSlam.
Whatever.
I would tell you. Just
I saw
trust.
Wardlow there.
This guy loves Wardlow so much. Okay, we get Wardlow on the pod. We just
I'd be too scared of that guy. Don't beat me up.
yeah.
He just comes in, power bombs, he leaves.
Yeah.
Did you ever wrestle Brian Danielson?
No, that was
Yeah.
that would have been number 1 on the list, but yeah, he's retired and stuff. So.
That's the guy who got me back into wrestling. I was a lapsed fan for a while, and then I saw his I just happened to be at a buddy's house and he had the SummerSlam on.
oh, the
Maybe
yes
it was the
movement
one
and everything?
CJ was at.
What's
And-
the AEW summer event?
I don't know. We went to Forbidden Door.
They have Beach Bash, which is a Dynamite taping.
Wasn't
it
that?
I
It
think
was a summer thing.
No, you and I have only ever been to a Dynamite taping in Hamilton, Forbidden Door at the Scotiabank, and we went to the Buffalo Dynamite.
Maybe I went with a different fat loser then. I don't know.
You're going out with other fat losers? What? No, it was I can't remember what I was saying, but yeah. Anybody you wrestled that anybody you've been through that was like, this guy's a piece of shit that you just hate in the wrestling business.
So this is like, I was trying to think about this earlier because this is always my problem. Like my wife says this is my issue. Like I don't hate anybody.
Yeah.
Like somebody will be like, I'll be going to do something and somebody will be involved in it. She's like, you're going with that person?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, why? And she'll be like, don't you remember what they did to you 3 years ago? I'm like, no, I don't. Tell me. And she'll tell me, oh yeah, that's fucked up. Oh well. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't any bad energy. I just like,
you're a very
That's
nice
good.
guy.
I try to like shut
And
that
everybody
positivity.
thinks you're a tough guy too. So, and a shooter. So
Being a
keep
nice
that going.
tough
Tell
guy
everybody
is
that.
probably the top 2 things you can be. Nice tough guy.
Yeah.
You don't want to be a mean pussy.
No, that's the worst thing.
Yeah. So technically, that's the 2 sides of the spectrum.
It's like me. I'm a mean pussy.
Yeah.
My
You
problem's
don't
my
wanna-
face.
Yeah.
My problem's my face.
What do you mean?
Like if I'm walking out in public, like all my friends
have a
will call me
mean
out
day.
on it. Just like you have resting bitch face at all times. I'm just like, I don't know what to do.
I did crowd work. That's how we got you on the show because
yeah.
I did crowd work with you in Guelph, and a guy mentioned he was a wrestler. He goes, "What do you do for work?" He goes, "I'm a pro wrestler." And the guy goes, "That's cool. I was at the bar the other day and I saw some chick. She had big old tit." And I was like, "What are you doing?" And so when I went up, I
Was
was
it the
like,
guy in the dashiki?
"Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Not everybody has that muscle.
yeah." But
It's not Ian Bagg in a dashiki.
I'm in the dashiki, and then I went to the dashiki store. No, and I go, I got to talk to this guy. And then I'm walking up, and I was like, oh, I know this guy. I was like, we've messaged him. And then
Yeah,
I
we were
mentioned it.
talking for a while.
And I was like, you wrestle? And I knew who he was. I go, you should do my podcast, man. And he goes, wait. And I go, yeah, I've messaged you. And it did great. It was a good moment.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And that's why we got to keep messaging guys. Workhorse, talker.
I'm not the fucking workhorse. I'm the talker. If anybody's the talker, it's me. Okay. I have an A-star rating in TEW on talking. Okay.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
not bad.
That's good. You got.
Do
all
you
the
ever look at your
collectibles.
TEW rate? Do you ever look at your ratings in like a game and be like, that should be better?
Somebody brought up my TEW ratings when I was in TNA, and I was like, oh, what are mine? Because like I would. My buddy, we used to do EWR 4.0 Revenge. That was
Yeah.
like before TEW,
Yeah.
right? So like in high school, we used to do like drafts and stuff, so we wouldn't have different stuff. But and he continued.
in between getting pussy.
Never got pussy. No pussy. 300-pound high school student hiding behind XXL basketball jerseys. No, but like he continued playing. He still plays to this day. Like we're all 38, late 30s. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like I just fell out of it. I never even touched TEW because like EWR 4.0 was like the only thing. And he was just like, oh, your ratings are sick. I was like, what are they? And it was just like fucking 90, 90, 90, like a brawl technical like this.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, okay. That's because the last time I showed up on EWR 4.0 Revenge when I did Ring of Honor in like 2011, and my ratings were trash.
Yeah.
I was like 60s across the board or something.
I'm a hockey agent, so I represent a lot of players, and I'll go on to EHM, which is like the hockey simulator version of that. I always look at my players in Europe. I'm like, these fucking ratings are bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't know anything. It's like, it pisses me off.
Well, if the ratings went up, you do make more money, so I'm sure you would like to see them go up.
Yeah, I got to get on the forums. Let's get these ratings.
yeah. Start making alts. Yeah.
Yeah. Start making Smurf accounts to try and fucking push these ratings
So
up.
how are you feeling? How's the knee? What's the prognosis like?
I'm anywhere to a month or two to getting cleared right now.
Nice.
I've been doing physiotherapy. I had surgery April 1st, and I've had 2 neck surgeries, a tricep surgery, 9 nose surgeries. Like I've had a lot of surgery.
Jesus.
This is by far the worst surgery I've ever had.
Oh,
like I
yeah.
never want to hurt my knee again. Like
Oh yeah.
I had 2 knee surgeries prior to this, but they were just like meniscus trims.
Yeah.
So like after like 5 days, I was fine. It was a little swollen. This was like a full like rebuild of my meniscus because I like shot it to pieces behind my kneecap and stuff. So like I didn't sleep for 4 days
Oh my
after surgery.
God.
Like they gave me pain pills. I tried taking them. They didn't do anything. So I was just awake for 4 days.
They're not giving you the good stuff, though. That's the
No,
problem.
and like I'm fine.
They see wrestler, they're like, I don't know if we can give him it.
Yeah.
I'm
I
like
gave
scared
Scott
of pain
Hall a
pills
bunch of
anyway.
shit.
But-
I gave it to Scott Hall. He said
You
he'd give it
turned
to
out
him. He said he was going to bring it over. I gave
What
him an extra.
happened?
Yeah, but it's just been rehab and stuff. Like I'm just going crazy in my house because it's been 3.5 months.
Yeah.
And like you guys are dads.
Yeah, dude.
You
Yeah.
need I just need 3 hours once a week to just put me like I understand why my dad would like sit in the garage every night for 2 hours.
Yeah.
now.
Can I give you a tip?
Yes, please.
Start taking a bath.
That's what he does.
You get, and you know what? You can, you got your phone. Your phone is a TV. So
They're
you
pretty
can,
waterproof now. You could drop it in there.
by the way, they're fully waterproof. I'll play a Wild Rift game in there. I'm going to have a bath and
your hands wet?
they can get wet, but you have, what you do
Your
is you have to
phone's
have a
waterproof.
towel right beside
You
you.
have a dap towel. You dap it down.
100%. So I'm hitting the towel. And then sometimes if you get water in the wrong spot and you're like jungling, you're like, fucking get this water off. You got to like really work on the water. So, I mean, if you need advice on bath taking,
I don't think I've had a bath
This
in
is a
10
big-
years.
We missed our bath piece on the pod. Usually we do 10 minutes on taking a bath with the guests, but
yeah, just saying, you got 45 minutes of solid bath time.
Is anybody else picturing bubbles and like
he's
a
got
rubber
it.
ducky? And
Yeah.
There's rubber duckies there, but those are for my kids. I don't actually use them.
That's solid. I thought about like getting a hot tub or something. Yeah.
Hot tub would make sense.
Yeah.
You can actually write some of that off if you have if you're rehabbing your knee.
Oh, yeah.
DMT Dan wrote off like 65% of his hot tub.
Really?
DMT Dan?
Yeah,
It's our
Okay.
buddy.
friend of the show. He's got one leg that's longer than the other one.
Is that true? He's got the same thing as the singer of Weezer. He's got that.
Crazy, you know all the people that are afflicted with this
Rivers
disease.
Cuomo has the one long leg.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have one leg that's longer than another in Canada, you get 65% off a hot tub.
That's like
Yeah.
when like new Indian immigrants are coming, they're like, just so you know, let me measure your legs real quick because I might have a coupon.
You
for
just hit the jackpot, buddy.
yeah.
Yeah. No, just saying, if again, we have a lot of advice on this show. If you need a hot tub,
that's
you could actually just say your leg is longer and maybe the doctor will.
I think my wife's leg's longer than the other.
There you go.
so-
Well, after the knee surgeries, it's probably
yeah,
is.
that's probably a
Yeah.
good excuse too.
It wasn't.
October 3rd,
Yes. Maple League
Northern
Pro
Rising?
Wrestling, Northern Rising.
you going to be ready for
Madame
that?
Event Center. That's the hope. I mean, I am the MLP Canadian champion, and there is an interim Canadian champion, so I think that would be a good place to settle the score. But we'll see what happens.
There's a pretender right now who says he's the true champion.
I mean, he's saying all the right things. He's just parroting everything I've ever said before right now. So
There's only one champion, and he's right here in the stew.
yeah,
Imagine the other guy came out with headgear on. What the fuck?
it's pretty wild because he's bald with a beard too.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
like, yeah. But yeah, I have the headgear, so I'm a little different.
He's cutting a promo and he goes, I just had a bath, and one of my legs is longer than the other one. You fucking stole that from the pod. That's our shit.
Yeah, that
man.
in my perfect scenario, I'll be back for that, and hopefully, like if that match doesn't happen, some match does happen because like it's just, I've around the same time I broke my neck the second time and had to retire. I also didn't get banned, but I got told by the border if I got caught going for wrestling again, they were going to ban me for life.
Oh wow.
Into the States.
Yes, and I was just like, oh, so I'm just gonna wrestle in Canada for the rest of my life. That's fine. And I'll just wrestle because it makes me happy and try to like get more eyes on the Canadian scene. Like that was my goal. And then TNA kind of happened a year or two later. But it was like when I gave up trying to get a job somewhere that it happened, right? Which just seems to always be the way it is. But
Love grows when you stop looking for it. Our parents have that hung up over the toilet in our
that's
bathroom.
Is that true?
very profound. Isn't it your parents too?
Yeah.
Is that true?
I just don't remember this
The picture of the rose.
live, laugh, love thing.
The picture of the rose.
I have something like that in my
This guy don't know
bathroom, but
shit.
I don't know what it says. But I'm like, damn, that's crazy. We have some live, laugh, love adjacent material in this house.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's valid.
But like around that time, like nobody was repping Canada. Like you had Canadian wrestlers, like Kenny Omega is like the greatest active wrestler that's from Canada right now.
Yeah.
But like he went to Japan and lived there for 12 years.
I thought he was Japanese until you just said that.
He's from Winnipeg.
Yeah. Oh,
Originally.
wow. Okay.
He was like a semi-pro hockey player before he started wrestling.
really?
Like he was like, yeah. But you know what I mean? So nobody like really repped Canada like Brett used to and all this stuff. And I always like gravitated to the Hart Foundation when I
Lance
first started
Storm.
watching, and Lance Storm,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So I was just like, fuck this. I'm just going to make Canada kind of my thing because like I love it here and I think we're really talented. We need more eyes on us. So like I put Maple Leafs on my gear. I've been championing Canadian wrestling everywhere I can all the time. And like MLP starting up, Scott, the mission statement's the exact same. It's just like we need a homegrown place for our talent to be able to get noticed because like I'm sure with comedy this is the same thing. Like it's if you're in Canada, for some reason it is very difficult to be seen by the American audience. Unless you're seen by those American audiences, you're not going to get anywhere in
Yeah.
entertainment.
There's 10 times more people. They got friggin' 100 times more money.
Yeah.
You know, that's where you got to aim.
Yep.
Right.
If you're not, if you're not over in the States with comedy, people don't give a fuck. There's very few guys in comedy who have like just stayed in Canada, like and made a really good living off of it. You have to go to the States at some point. And that's why the pod's been good because this has global reach.
A lot of people think we're American. We get a lot of British people being like, these Yankees wearing their caps indoors. It's like, yeah, we wear hats inside and everywhere on the earth other than in England for some reason.
Well, they wear shoes inside the house.
Yeah,
so-
this guy talks about this every day. He always brings up,
pisses me off.
they fucking said I was wearing a hat again inside.
Well, one guy goes, you're wearing an athletic vest. And I was wearing a basketball jersey. I'm like, athletic vest? If someone was doing a British accent, like, no, it's athletic vest. I'd be like, they'd never say that. That's stupid. And then a guy said it. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, he was like, it's uncouth to wear an athletic vest on a podcast.
You look like a little boy. He was like, you look like a child. My son wears athletic vests. The fuck?
It's a basketball jersey, man. You're a big basketball fan?
Huge basketball fan.
Were you stoked when the Raptors won?
Oh, in 2019?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to put a baby in my wife that night.
Did you?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
He's
I didn't
named
even ask for
Kawhi.
permission. I just did it. And like literally, I was just like, we got the championship. I went to sleep. I woke up in the morning. I went, fuck, I hope she's not pregnant.
That's so good.
Yeah, I remember my wife walking in actually when they were winning. I was just like, you're never going to see this again.
No.
Like,
Yeah,
this is fucking crazy.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's coming back.
he's 34 or 35.
Yeah.
They might be putting the kibosh on that.
Yes.
Oh, really?
The league is getting involved with like there's been some shenanigans. I don't really know
Oh,
them
really?
100%, but I know the league was saying like we might cancel this trade.
Whoa.
Because there was something, I don't know if this is why, but they were running some kind of a charity and like he was getting money from the charity.
Like Toronto was running
no,
a charity.
No, the LA Clippers. He
yeah.
was.
Oh.
You would know better than I would.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the company. It's like Ascension or something. It's something with an A, but they ran like a benefit, and they hired him to be the spokesperson, and like he was getting checks for like $250,000.
Okay.
But
And
that
then-
doesn't count towards the salary cap.
right.
So this
Yeah.
like circumvention,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it was like, that's a little
Well, have they
weird.
thought about he gets free helicopter rides from Niagara Helicopter anytime he comes there?
Yeah. I remember
That's worth $64.
I remember they would have all those signs up when they were trying to
Yeah.
re-sign him in 2019.
Yeah, it'd be like Booster Juice. It'd be like free smoothie
You
for
get
Kawhi Leonard.
Osmows.
Yeah,
if
it's
you
like,
want.
yeah, you'd like him to come get a shawarma.
Yeah.
We know.
You get it's all free publicity.
I love the shawarma. That's how he laughs. That's how he does it. You know,
Sounds like Shaq more than Kawhi Leonard.
maybe.
No, the Kawhi. It's like a aha, aha.
Yeah, that's
that
true.
was
Like-
better. You should be a comedian.
No chance.
And you know who should be a wrestler is our producer Tim, who said before the end of this episode he would take a kendo shot from that kendo stick from this MLP champion, and his quote was, "This won't affect me."
That's what he said. And he wants it on the shin.
Yeah.
And-
well, no, you can decide. Did you decide where?
Can I take it on the back?
So Josh comes in, he goes, first of all, this is real. He's like, this is a real kendo stick from Japan. And CJ's like, yeah, I just ordered kendo stick off Amazon. So, yeah.
Oh no, I got that from a martial arts academy.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Where?
It's called like Sword Arts or something.
It's definitely better.
They
than
do like
Amazon.
swords and helmets and kendos.
If you
got some weight
weigh
to
it,
it.
yeah, it's extremely heavy. So
Set
do
it
we want to
down.
start with Tim taking one of these from Josh? Okay, Tim, get out of here.
Oh boy.
Now, here's the question. Would you rather take one big one or one decent one and then a bigger one? Because that's how it would kind of go, I think.
And just say legally, I agree to this.
I want to do it.
want to do this of my own volition.
Where's the camera?
Hold on 1 sec. I gotta change lenses.
As long as it's in the mic, that's fine.
All right, I'm consenting to this.
That's good.
I'm consenting to this.
This feels a lot like that video of that
Just do
girl
one
with the
shot.
hockey team.
This feels like the hockey team video.
Give him a
It has
towel.
to be across the shoulder blades.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
got him on your back.
What percentage? What percentage?
Fuck, man.
I'll hold it there. For
Just
a second.
remember, if
Tell
you
me
say a
percentage.
low one, we don't respect you.
70.
Oh no!
Hell.
Yeah.
Do you want something to bite on?
He's so fucking scared.
I just felt them hold it there. I was like, oh fuck! Like,
Tell us one of your jokes while he does it.
Yeah. Tell a joke. Tell a joke.
So the German forces are actually more woke than people give credit.
oh, bro, fuck.
That was like 5.
I know. Let's go 50. Let's go 50.
You can do 60.
I just feel like this is gonna fucking.
No, don't like. All right, give me.
I got work
It's his
tomorrow. I got
call.
work
You're
later.
It's your call.
Get it over with.
Yeah, 50.
50.
Yeah.
Oh no! A thing flew off.
Breathe it out. Breathe it out.
We're good.
You gotta take your shirt off.
You're
Give
the
it up for
man, Tim.
Tim, the producer.
Give it up for Tim.
Tim, the producer, everybody.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's
It's gonna get way worse.
You'll have a little purple
We'll
there
follow
later.
that one up.
Is someone getting chopped?
CJ wanted to get chopped. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll take one. Tim really
Tim, you're the man.
Tim really showed out. Okay.
Oh, good job.
We're good.
Voluntarily do that
I had
ever.
to piss too. I'm like, don't piss this
You're the man. You're the man, Tim.
Okay, real quick.
I'm not taking one of those, by the way.
A chop?
No, I'm not taking one of those.
This is a chop.
I'm not taking my fucking shirt off.
Should I keep my shirt on?
No.
Okay, homeless people. Not supposed to call them homeless anymore, though, whenever you're ready.
Okay.
40, 50%. You're not supposed to call them homeless anymore, though. I've heard the term unhoused. I've also heard the term displaced people. Because at the end of the night, where am I going to sleep? This place? You know what I mean, guys? They're like, we got to think about the dat place
Give him
people.
another one. Give him
No, that's
the
good.
overhand, too.
That's good. That's good. It feels weird. Feels like nothing you've ever felt in your whole life. Your body goes like, yo, don't do that. Your body's like, yo, stop doing that.
I'm not
man.
taking any of that shit.
That
from
was
Josh
great,
Alexander.
dude. Thank you. No, but seriously though, guys.
No, but seriously though, Josh, where can people find you, dude?
Twitter and Instagram at walking_weapon. All Elite Wrestling every Wednesday night on Dynamite. Redemption, July 26th. In
Hell yeah.
Montreal, pay-per-view coming up. I mean, I think you guys should film a little watch along with him.
Oh
You guys
my
made it.
god!
I love to.
Whoa!
Come
Whoa!
here.
You've never been touched before. I don't even.
Get closer to
Get
me.
closer.
little bit red. Yumma mama. Monthly show, August 29th through 30th at Nickelbrook. Come out as well, St. Pete's, Florida, the Joke World Festival. This is so hard to do this promo right now.
Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling Wednesday nights at midnight on TSN2.
MLP Mayhem, check it out. It's taking over the world. Joke World, we'll see you there, Weasels. Peace.